Hi, I'm Tessa. I'm one of the peatland restoration officers for the Yorkshire Peat Partnership project. At the end of one of our typical grips that we find on the bogs. This one would be classed as probably a category 1, which are between 60 centimetres wide and 60 centimetres deep, and they do get bigger as they start eroding away. The grips were dug between the 1950s and 1980s roughly to try and drain the land for agriculture. Okay, so this is a good view of quite a lot of hagged areas. The majority of these look like they've been caused by drainage actually, where the water's eroded down to the mineral in the base of the gullies, so now it's eroding outwards. Okay, so this is one of the larger bare peat and mineral areas that you can find on areas of bog like this. It's likely that this huge area of bare peat has been caused by a wildfire at some point in the past. During the surveys, we'll walk across the site, stop every time we come to a feature such as a grip, a gully, some hags or a bare peat area, and we'll enter the data about that point into a handheld mapper. So we'll take the peat depth, which for this up to the top of that grip is probably just over 180 metres, because each of these rods is 90 centimetres. So yeah, I'd say this was probably about 2 metre high hag, so I'll enter this into the mapper. Then we'll also look at the vegetation community, which because the peat's above 40 centimetres in depth, it's classed as blanket bog, and once it's classed as blanket bog we'll look at the amount of dwarf shrub cover as a percentage. So I'd say up there and sort of on that side as well, and a bit in here, it's probably about 50% dwarf shrub cover, so that'll go in as a blanket bog 50 as the vegetation community. As we're in a gully, we also measure the width of the gully, so this is a very, very wide one, so I can just say in the comments that it's really wide, and also we take into account whether or not it's vegetated in the base or if there's mineral in the base, and in this case there's both, because it's partly vegetated and it's also down to the mineral layer.